Hi guys, how are you, and warmly welcome to Guys Today, an episode of Fluent Voices, the podcast where we explore all things language learning. I'm Alice, with me co-host.
And I'm Marie with you guys. Today's episode is going to be all about a fantastic tool for English learners: podcasts. We're diving deep into why podcasts are such a valuable resource for improving your English skills.
Absolutely, you're right, Marie. Podcasts have become incredibly popular over the past decade, and it's no surprise why. They offer a wealth of content on virtually any topic you can think of. But how do they specifically help with learning English?
Great question, Alice. So let's break it down. For starters, podcasts provide exposure to natural conversational English. When you listen to podcasts, you're hearing real people speaking naturally. This exposure is crucial because it helps learners get accustomed to the flow and rhythm and nuances of spoken English.
Oh, that's right, and I think one of the key benefits is that podcasts offer a range of accents and speaking styles. Unlike traditional classroom settings, where you might be exposed to one or two accents, podcasts come from all around the world.
Exactly, and whether you're listening to a podcast from the UK, the US, Australia, or even non-native speakers, you get a rich variety of accents. This diversity helps learners become more adaptable and better understand different English speakers in real-life situations.
Oh yeah, and speaking of real-life situations, podcasts often cover topics that are relevant and current. From news stories to pop culture to scientific discoveries, there's a podcast for almost every interest. This means that learners can engage with content they're passionate about while practicing their English.
Absolutely, Alice. If someone is interested in technology, for example, they can find podcasts discussing the latest tech trends. If they're into cooking, there are podcasts with recipes and cooking tips. The possibilities are endless, and this makes learning more enjoyable and less monotonous.
Absolutely true, Marie. Another important point is that podcasts are often conversational and informal. And this helps learners get accustomed to everyday language and slang that might not be covered in formal language courses. So it's about hearing English as it's actually
used.
Yes,
informal language and idiomatic expressions are often a challenge for learners. By listening to podcasts, you get to hear these in context, which helps you understand how to use them correctly. Plus, many podcasts include explanations of terms and phrases, which can be really helpful.
Yeah, that's a great point. Some podcasts even have transcripts available, which can be a fantastic tool for learners. They allow you to follow along with the spoken content, check your understanding, and reinforce new vocabulary.
One thing more, Alice, speaking of vocabulary, podcasts can be a great way to build your word bank. Hearing words used in different contexts helps with retention. Plus, many podcasts delve into specific topics or themes, so you might learn specialized vocabulary related to your interests.
Another aspect to consider is the flexibility podcasts offer. You can listen to them anytime and anywhere while commuting, exercising, or even while doing chores around the house. This convenience makes it easier to fit English practice into a busy schedule.
Exactly, it's like having a personal English tutor with you all the time. And because podcasts come in various lengths, you can choose ones that fit your available time. Whether you have 10 minutes or an hour, there's likely a podcast episode that suits your schedule.
And let's not forget the interactive aspect. Many podcasts encourage listener participation through social media or community forums. This can be a great way for learners to practice writing and engage in discussions about the topics they've listened to.
That's a good point, and engaging with a podcast community can also provide additional practice and feedback. You can share your thoughts, ask questions, and even connect with other English learners who share your interests.
Let's also touch on the idea of motivation. For many learners, finding the motivation to practice regularly can be challenging. Podcasts, with their diverse and engaging content, can make learning feel more like a hobby than a chore.
Absolutely, when you're interested in the content, you're more likely to stay engaged and motivated. Plus, the variety of podcasts means you can always find something new and exciting to listen to, which helps keep the learning process fresh and enjoyable.
I fully agree, and let's not overlook the fact that podcasts can be a great supplement to other learning methods. They're not a replacement for formal education or structured practice, but rather a complementary tool that can enhance your overall learning experience.
Yes, combining podcasts with other methods like language courses, reading, and speaking practice can provide a well-rounded approach to learning. Podcasts can fill in the gaps and offer additional exposure to the language.
So to sum up, podcasts are incredibly valuable for English learners because they provide natural language exposure, diverse accents, relevant content, informal language practice, vocabulary building, flexibility, interactive opportunities, and motivation. They're a versatile and accessible tool that can enhance your language learning journey.
Well said, Alice. If you haven't already started exploring podcasts as part of your English learning routine, I highly recommend giving it a try. There's a world of content out there waiting for you.
Absolutely right, and if you need any recommendations on where to start, feel free to reach out to us. And we'd be happy to suggest some podcasts that might suit your interests and learning goals.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Fluent Voices. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you found this discussion on the importance of podcasts for English learning helpful and inspiring.
Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep speaking. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye for now, guys.
Bye for now, guys.